We've all been there, right?
Yeah.
You walk into a conference room, you look at the AV and it just looks like it exploded.
Oh, yeah. The classic Frankenrack.
Exactly. You've got the video switcher over here, a totally separate amp for the audio,
Yeah.
and a control processor.
And a rat's nest of cabling just praying it all stays connected.
It's the nightmare. But today we're looking at a piece of kit from HD TV Supply that seems pretty hell-bent on deleting that entire mess.
We're talking about the Kramer VS-84UT.
That's the one. It bills itself as an all-in-one presentation system, and honestly, looking at the specs, they aren't kidding. It's like condensing 4U of gear into one box.
It really is. It's a study in convergence. You're not patching separate systems. You're looking at a central nervous system for the whole room.
So at its core, it's an 8x4 matrix switcher, but it's the I/O mix that really caught my eye.
6 HDMI and 2 HDBaseT inputs.
Yeah, which feels very, very intentional for a modern setup.
It's the perfect answer to the podium versus rack problem. You keep your local sources, like your PCs, on the HDMI.
And then the HDBaseT inputs let you run drops to a lectern across the room.
Right, without needing a clunky external transmitter.
And the output side just mirrors that logic to HDMI, to HDBaseT, so you can feed local monitors and your long throw projectors at the same time.
And you're pushing full 4K at 60 Hertz, so you're not sacrificing resolution for all that integration.
The distance specs are pretty wild, too.
Yeah, standard HDBaseT usually taps out earlier, but this is pushing 4K up to 100 meters.
And if you dropped at 1080p,
then you use their ultra mode and you're hitting 180 meters.
That's almost 600 feet. You could wire the building next door. And those HDBaseT outputs also provide PoE, don't they?
They do. Power over Ethernet, so no more trying to hide a power brick in the ceiling.
A huge labor saver. But really, the video is just the baseline here.
Oh, absolutely. What makes the VS-84UT so interesting is that it basically cannibalizes the audio rack, too.
I saw that. It has a built-in power amplifier.
Yep. 2 by 50 watts into 4 ohms. For a normal conference room or a classroom, that completely eliminates the need for a separate amp.
That simplifies the signal path so much. You're just de-embedding audio from the HDMI, amplifying it, and driving speakers directly from the switcher.
And it has a global mute that ties into the emergency systems.
Which is massive for compliance. A fire alarm goes off, and the box just cuts all audio and video instantly. No scrambling.
Exactly.
But the video and audio stuff is great, but the back panel tells a completely different story about what this box actually is.
You're looking at the control ports.
I am. I mean, this thing is just bristling with RS-232, RS-485, IR, relays, GPIO. This isn't just a switcher.
No, it's a master room controller. That's the real value add.
Right. Usually you'd need a whole separate brain from Crestron or Extron to handle the room environment.
Kramer is just saying, no, the video switch should drive the room.
The relays are the kicker for me. We're talking physical contact closures here.
Yeah.
So this 2U video box is literally closing the blinds and dimming the lights.
It is. It bridges that gap between AV signal flow and actual building automation. You can set up macros, so when someone plugs a laptop in, the lights dim automatically.
Whoa. So you're getting the matrix, the extender, the amp, and the control processor all in one. Currently listed around $6,000, which, if you price those out separately,
it's actually a steal. It's efficient, absolutely. But it does introduce the God box paradox. The God box paradox. If this one unit goes down, you don't just lose video.
Oh, you lose audio, room control, the lights.
You lose everything. It becomes a massive single point of failure for the whole environment.
Huh. That's the trade-off for the clean rack, I guess.
Yeah.
It really makes you think, though. When the video switcher is physically locking doors and controlling the lighting.
Yeah.
We're not just AV techs anymore, are we?
No. We're effectively becoming facility managers who just happen to be really good with cable management.
That is a scary thought for anyone who's ever watched a firmware update fail. Well, something for you to chew on. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.